Many people suffer from tingling in their hands and feet as they get older. When this tingling gets severe, it can make daily life difficult and decrease your quality of life. Tingling in the hands and feet is basically caused by poor blood circulation, or a neurological disorder that happens when a nerve is compressed and inflamed. Blood circulation plays an important role in the body, such as supplying oxygen and nutrients to the whole body and removing waste products. So a problem with circulation can cause a variety of symptoms. Damage to the peripheral nerves in the hands and feet can also cause a tingling sensation at the fingertips and toes. In particular, as you get older, the elasticity of blood vessels decreases. They become stiff and hardened, and blood circulation becomes a problem. When you are young, blood circulates well throughout the body, but as you get older, circulatory disorders in the peripheral blood vessels often occur. This happens when very small blood vessels become blocked. The capillaries in the fingertips and toes can easily become blocked from even a slight inflammation or injury, leading to tingling in the hands and feet. The main symptoms of diabetes are also pain and tingling in the fingertips and toes. In addition, severe stress is also said to cause tingling in the hands and feet by closing the capillaries in the fingertips and toes. A key substance that controls blood circulation in our body is nitric oxide. Nitric oxide acts as a neurotransmitter in our body. Its main functions are to dilate blood vessels, prevent dementia, and improve blood circulation. So, how can you increase the secretion of this important nitric oxide? You can do this by eating more foods rich in nitric oxide. I will now tell you about foods rich in nitric oxide. Please watch until the end to improve your hand and foot, tingling, and even prevent dementia. Hello, this is Health Info Channel. Tingling in the hands and feet can sometimes be caused by nervous system problems and peripheral neuropathy, but in most cases, tingling caused by a circulatory disorder should be treated early to prevent it from becoming a chronic condition. So early treatment is very important. Therefore, I will tell you about 6 special foods that can improve blood circulation and tingling in the hands and feet. 6 foods rich in nitric oxide. 1. Beets. Beets are very rich in dietary nitrates. A research team at a renowned university had older adults between the ages of 78 and 80 consume nitrate-rich beet juice for 10 days. As a result, the ratio of good bacteria that improved the subject's vascular health and cognitive function increased, and the ratio of bacteria related to inflammation decreased. In addition, their systolic blood pressure decreased by an average of 5 millimeters Hg, and their nitric oxide concentration also increased. So, how about trying it starting today? 2. Garlic. Garlic, which is rich in amino acids, activates nitric oxide synthase, which increases nitric oxide levels. So, to prevent tingling in your hands and feet, you should eat a lot of garlic on a regular basis. 3. Green and yellow vegetables. In 2014, a credible university announced that eating a lot of nitrate-rich vegetables can prevent blood clots and cardiovascular disease. This is because nitrates, which are abundant in leafy vegetables such as spinach, kale, and cabbage, enter our bodies and are converted into nitric oxide. Don't forget that the darker the color of the vegetable, the richer it is in nitrates. Be sure to eat them regularly. 4. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is very rich in polyphenols, which are powerful antioxidants. According to research, polyphenols optimize nitric oxide levels in our body, promote heart health, and protect cells from oxidative damage. According to a study published in the Journal of Experimental Biology in 2018, consuming organic chocolate with 70% cocoa increases brain neuroplasticity, which in turn increases memory and cognitive function and prevents dementia. However, be careful not to overeat dark chocolate, as it can cause obesity and diabetes. 5. Meat. Both meat and seafood are rich in coenzyme Q10, which helps preserve nitric oxide. Coenzyme Q10 is abundant in organ meats and fatty fish, as well as in muscle-rich meats such as chicken and pork. Therefore, it is good to eat a lot of foods rich in coenzyme Q10 to improve blood circulation. 6. Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits such as oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruits are not actually high in nitric oxide, but they are rich in vitamin C. This vitamin C is said to increase nitric oxide levels in the body. Therefore, consuming a lot of citrus fruits can lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of heart disease, and improve the function of brain nerves. We've looked at 6 foods rich in nitric oxide, but here's an important point. Will your blood vessels automatically dilate and your blood circulation improve just by eating a lot of foods Rich in nitric oxide? The answer is no. You won't see any effects just by eating a lot of nitric oxide. You must also exercise to see the effects. Exercise increases overall blood circulation, which increases blood supply to the hands and feet, and greatly helps improve symptoms of tingling. In addition, you can get greater benefits if you maintain a balanced diet and get enough sleep while exercising. Foods rich in nitric oxide can help lower blood pressure, promote vasodilation, and improve blood circulation, but they are not enough to treat diseases. Therefore, it is important to maintain a diet that suits your individual situation and to exercise regularly. Good exercises to do are walking light, jogging, swimming, and strength training. However, the appropriate amount and type of exercise vary depending on each person's physical condition. So if you are not in good health, be sure to seek advice from a medical professional. If exercise is not included in the plan to promote blood circulation and prevent dementia, no matter how much good food you eat, the effect will be minimal. So be sure to exercise as well to stay healthy. To summarize what I've said, the 6 foods rich in nitric oxide are beets, garlic, green and yellow vegetables, dark chocolate, meat, and citrus fruits. Eat the foods mentioned above and exercise with them to improve the circulatory disorders that cause tingling and pain in your hands and feet. By improving blood flow to your brain, you can also prevent dementia and live a long, healthy life. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your loved ones. If you subscribe and turn on notifications, you can receive more useful health information in the future. We will return with more healthy and helpful information. Have a happy and healthy day. Thank you.